Right, let's just shut these hens up. I've got something that to show you and actually tell you. I forgot to tell you yesterday about this cockbird. That's a lot of you's going to be pretty happy about. I did say it before when people have asked, and I said, look, you know, there is another one of those coming. Let's talk about him. I have to catch him first because he's really wild. Very wild, this fella. That wasn't too bad. Give him some feathers. He's actually a really beautiful pigeon, and surprisingly, as a kid, I never liked dark checkers, but as I get older, and well, I'm old now, so I actually don't mind them. So, this is actually a half brother to Beefcake, which they have the same father. So if you remember Beefcake, he's actually quite a big pigeon, and we had him as a little baby and we hand raised him up, and I think the falcons might have got him. But for some reason, a lot of people actually really like Beefcake. So I'm wondering if we should probably call this guy Beefcake. He's a beautiful pigeon, this one, but he's his actual half brother. The only difference is the father was paired up to a daughter of Leo and Storm. If you remember, I gave away, 2019 actually, I gave away 5, I think, or 4 or 5 to my friend to race. And the very best hen out of them, which actually done really well. A lot of my really good results come from that hen from my friend racing it. And then she eventually, after a couple of years, made it into the stock loft, and is the mother of this one, paired to Beefcake's father. And this pigeon is only a young bird, so this was his first year racing. He pretty much went on every single race, apart from 1 or 2 races where he was injured. The falcons got him, but he did go out to 900 kilometers in the heat, which we race out into the desert pretty much anyway, in the Pilbara. And he did make it all the way back, which was fantastic to see. And my mate, I think it was around about, we had him at like 700 kilometers or something. My mate was like, oh, are you sure you don't want to take him? Like, he's doing really well. And I said, look, let's send him to 900. I said, if he comes back, I'll be up there to pick him up, because he will definitely be something that I'm looking for. And the only reason I brought this bird in is because to try and cross into my one loft pigeons. He's a beautiful, beautiful pigeon. But he pretty much raced nearly every single race this year. Apart from those couple times he got hit by the falcon and come back with a little bit of injuries, which I actually don't mind. I like those birds that are consistent, and that's all I'm after these days, is really consistent pigeons. I don't really care if pigeons want to race or not, but consistency. A consistent pigeon will always get its day, but a pigeon can fluke a first, but you can't fluke consistency. That's what I like, especially my one loft pigeons. That's what I love to see. And this pigeon was really consistent. He was with was always with the clockbirds, or he wasn't far behind them, and he was never late. That's what I want. And the fact that he can fly out to 900 kilometers is a real bonus, because it means he's got some pretty good homing instincts. There's some big moth thing flying around in here, but that's where we're at. So this is Beefcake's brother. He's tested out to 900 kilometers, very consistent, and still comes back after with some injuries here and there as well. So tough pigeon, consistency, and can fly the distance with good homing instincts. So I might try and just get a round out of him, but I don't think I'll be able to test any in the one loft this season, because it's getting a little bit late. But we will sort of wait and see how we go. He's actually amazing, nice and light, good condition. Oh, I'm pretty excited about this one.